Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I grew up around.
Welcome back to another edition of Double Dose of Reality. What's your reality? What's your reality? Double dose of reality. Double dose of reality.
Once you hear our theme song.
It's Coach Pops and Coach D. Representing the
We're ready?
ICT. Double dose of reality. Double dose of reality.
Shout out to Coach Knox, Team of Hard Knocks, Guys with Coach, everybody that's with
Go read a book.
You gotta wake up and smell the roses because you never know when it could be your time. And so, always trying to leave an imprint on this world, man.
I can't make this up. Stop playing with me, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I grew up around.
Welcome back to another edition of Double Dose of Reality. What's your reality? What's your reality? Double dose of reality. Double dose of reality. It's Coach Pops and Coach D. Representing the ICT. Double dose of reality. Double dose of reality.
shout out to Coach Knox, Team of Hard Knocks, Guys with Coach, everybody that's with
Go read a book.
You gotta wake up and smell the roses because you never know when it could be your time. And so, always trying to leave an imprint on this world, man.
I can't make this up. Stop playing with me.
Wichita, stand up. We got
So,
something.
we back.
Let's get to it.
Welcome back to another edition of Double Dose of Reality. It's your guy, Coach Pops D. I got my boy, Coach D in the back. You flipping around, put Coach D in the front and push me in the back. You still come up with double D's, and you cannot go wrong with double D's. Hey, man, we got another show. Man, what's your reality? What's your reality? Hey, with the start of the NBA basketball season starting October 21st, and the college season starting early November. Man, we got a special guest up in here, Mr. Double Zero, Steve Kalosinski. Hey, man, former Wichita State basketball player back in the day. The Aftershocks just won a few months ago. They got $1 million. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah.
And we got a great WSU player here. Some of you guys may not know his name. And we're going way back to 1976, 77, 78, 79. This is for the old hip. Wichita people that really knows basketball. The Roundhouse, man, it's been going down since Gene Smithson, a few of the other greats, man, been up in there. But we have former Wichita State player Steve Kalosinski. Some of his highlights that I like to call, he played in the NCAA tournament back in 1976 versus Michigan. We're gonna get into that because Michigan had a player there that everyone knows. You know what I mean? But to have someone that I know personally that I seen work and he has a story to tell. This is what Double Dose of Reality is about. Your reality. We take extraordinary people who some deem have ordinary jobs, everyday, modern so-called jobs, that have a story to tell. We just work to build, to feed our grandkids and to survive in this realm. So man, we got a great here, and we got a great story. So all you old heads, Chief Johnson, Ruben Eccles. Now he asked me earlier. He said, "Man, you put your football on. It's black and yellow." Man, when he went to WSU, they had football.
Yeah.
They had football. Okay, so we're going back a little while, and I know a few years ago they tried to bring football back, but they on tore the whole stadium up, and now it's a super track stadium. So hey, let's go, man! Shout out to Jarrell Montgomery. He just graduated at WSU. He was one of the fastest guys, man, in the Missouri Valley. Man, guy graduated out of Wichita West. Man, WSU great, man. Build that track. Hey, wherever they build at WSU, we're gonna be great at it. Uh, uh, also, my man, he was a 6'6" center. All right, back in the day, 6'6" was big. Now you got 6'6" guards. All right, out of Birmingham, Illinois. So we're gonna get on that. That's kind of south side of
It's the armpit of the South Side, brother.
boy. Hey man,
Hey.
he go back to Prohibition, man.
Yeah. There's some stories.
You're right. He talks about the residuals of Prohibition, man, back there with the gangsters out there. And shout out to the people in Chicago right now, man. They got a lot going on, man. So man, y'all stay smart out there. That's his hometown. Shout out to all the people in Illinois. I know you got tanks and army people and ice people and everything, man. But it's a rich history out of Illinois. I'm glad he came here to stay. All right, we're gonna get to that, man. I got come from Illinois and stay in Kansas, and there's a background to that. Graduated in 1979. He graduated alongside. This is for the old heads out here. He his senior year when they played Larry Bird, starting five that day. Guys guys he still communicate with. Uh, Ronnie Ryer, who was out of guard. Bob Truggle. Both of them guys was out of New York.
Yeah.
Richard Williams
Yeah.
out of Hollywood, Florida. Uh, Also, they had Lambert Cheese and Cheese. You know, I know you're gonna say your name wrong, or let everybody know your real name, man. Blame it on Google, man. Hey, man, I'm just relaying the message. But Mr. Lambert Cheese Johnson, who went on to play for Golden State after he was drafted. Johnson is a member of the Wichita State Shocker Hall of Fame. Also, he is in the Kansas Hall of Fame. Uh, One of Steve's of Cal's claim to fame was blocking Larry Bird's shot, the great Larry Bird. So that's why we put this special NBA edition, and it starts with college. The NBA flourished behind that guy's name of Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and he got to play against them firsthand. And he was a bully, and he was a 6'6" center, and he was from the south side of Chicago, playing with a lot of brothers from New York. So you know he was getting down, man. Quit playing with me, man. Quit playing with me. Come on, man. And so uh also he played overseas.
Australia.
Australia, played overseas for Australia a few years. Steve, man, just tell us a little bit about yourself, man. And man, welcome to the basement, man. We appreciate you. You're full of history. You're full of history, man. So man, tell us a little something about yourself, man.
Okay, landed here 1975. I was 17. Fell in love with the community, like I was telling D-Man down now right here. Um, Felt like family when I landed on the plane, off the plane, and into the city, and just loved the people ever since. So, um, just started playing ball here. Worked away, back in the day, they did away with the JV program, so you were having to play with the starters.
Hmm.
So, had to work your way into the playing of the team. So
Your coach was another Hall of Famer, Gene
Smithson,
Smithson.
yeah,
I think I might say Gene Stevens early. Well, he's another Hall of Famer.
yeah, baseball,
Baseball, man. Though. And man, we can go there. But Gene Smithson, MTXE.
yeah.
We're gonna get to MTXE, but for you to be MTXE, how did you get from Birmingham, Illinois,
Right.
to Wichita, Kansas? What did? Oh, another great. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk about Ron Heller.
Yeah, Ron. Yeah.
Ron Heller. He ended up being WSU basketball coach,
Yeah.
head coach. So how did
Assistant coach. Yeah.
assistant
Yep.
coach?
Yep.
So how did Mr. Heller see you in Birmingham and brought you all the way to the 316?
I was telling Darnell, my high school assistant basketball coach was Ron Tomczak. He had the same room as Ron Heller, and so When I was playing in high school, there was a connection. Ron contact. Hold on, help him look at the kid. With me.
When
Yeah.
catch you, they to
Freshman on TF North years.
TFD. So was
I had leaps.
you had legs?
Yeah, I had a
Come on,
30.
man.
I
He
had a.
said white boys can't jump.
I had a
Quit playing
30.
with me,
I had a 38-inch vertical.
Mm.
No joke.
And I seen your frame. If you go back to YouTube, 1979, they got the game with Larry Bird, and you can see this man. Oh my gosh, hey, he was a gladiator. They had that. Where you from again?
Southside Chicago,
I
Burnham.
know, but what is that name? Kalosinski is
Yeah,
Polish. Polish. Yeah. So how do you say it in Polish?
Kolosinski.
Kalosinski.
Yeah, Kolosinski.
We're going to go get Kalosinski and we're going to play some basketball. You know what I mean? So playing in Birmingham, Lower Chicago, was there tough games or did you have to go find games?
Yeah, it was a combination of both, Coach. Yeah, you just found games where it was happening. You know, mostly playgrounds
Right.
because that's what you knew in the area.
And so man, got off the airplane,
Yeah,
came to Wichita,
yeah.
and when you stepped off the plane, was it different? I
It
mean,
was different
it
from the
was
south side. Yeah,
yeah.
very open. You know, just real nice. It just seemed like it was set up different than the
Right.
city life. You know, not a lot of industry like where I grew up at.
Right. And so I said some of the names. I seen Smith. I don't know where he was from, but I see he recruited a lot of cats
Yeah.
out of New York. Playing with those New York cats, man. Tell me a little bit about that, because I know back in the day they had Earl the Pearl.
Yeah.
They had all the Flash coming out of New York and them type of guys. And Cheese Johnson, he was smooth.
He was.
He was like that. So how did your style of play fit in with their style of play? Because you went to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
You played with some dogs.
Yeah.
So how did you fit in with their style of play, or how did Gene mesh you guys to excel?
We bought into MTXE.
Mm.
Yeah.
MTXE.
Yeah.
What is MTXE to
Ma-
you?
What it is to me, playing like a team, bringing more out of you than you think you have.
Right. So do you think that mental toughness, extra effort can apply to today's kids in 2025? Because I would say something about viral. I got a few questions, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump. In 1977, the University of Marquette won the NCAA championship. Guys, go on Google, go look it up. They had a first year coach, Hall of Famer, Al McGuire. Went on to be a commentator. But if it's back in those days, one of your highlights or my highlights, you had a fight with the star player of
Bo
Marquette,
Ellis. Bo Ellis.
Bo Ellis. And it's still big today, but a lot of people don't know about it because it was 1977. And you guys won that game.
Yeah.
So did you get thrown out that game?
Yes.
You did.
Both of us did.
So do you think like you beating him up
No,
or what?
it was just a smack. He double elbowed me in the low post. You know, after a couple plays before, I got knocked out of bounds with an elbow. And we had Valley refs playing in the arena in Milwaukee, where the Milwaukee Bucks played. Loud plays, old school loud plays. You know, bleachers up. We hit the whole game. We never relinquished. So kind of they were frustrated, and used to play big guys in me, and he was all American. I wasn't. I was a sophomore. The South Side came out of me because I didn't. Yeah. So, anyways, it was just my young competitive spirit just losing it. When I was immature.
So that style of basketball, because I grew up. My dad's in Detroit. You got to play
Yeah.
The University of Michigan.
Yeah.
1976.
Yeah.
And they star player was Magic Johnson. Well, he was probably a freshman there or sophomore.
No, he was Magic played in 1979. It was Michigan State.
Michigan State,
Yeah,
right. So Michigan had
Ricky Green,
Ricky Green.
and I can't remember some of the other ones,
Right,
Coach.
right. And so how did it go playing against those guys? I mean, when you guys,
They were a dominating team.
right.
We got our ass kicked.
Oh,
Yeah,
but the
by
drill of
about 24.
the thrill of playing in the NCAA championship. I mean, I see the guys now and over years, it's just such a joy to play in there.
Yeah,
So you got an opportunity where a lot of people did not get to play in that. Do you ever think about that
oh yeah,
when you watching it on Channel 12, or now you may have to watch it on Disney Plus
right.
and pay extra to watch a freaking basketball game. Back in the day, it was on 10, it was on 12. Now you got to pay to watch a game.
Yeah.
So it'll change so much. But when you watch that on TV, do you reminisce, or you kind of feel like, man, I was there?
Yeah, it just feels surreal as time passes by. It's like almost like a dream, but you have that reminder there. And the basketball styles change, so you're looking back at a different style of play back then.
Yeah.
It's just different.
It was way different.
Yeah,
Like I said, my dad I grew up Detroit, Michigan, grew up Bad Boys, Isaiah Thomas, Benny Johnson,
yeah,
Michael Wade, Bill Lambier. And you put me in the mind of Bill Lambier.
I know.
You know what I mean? And you beat up the star player and y'all won the game. Well, coaching, man.
It wasn't like that.
Okay. Start coaching like me. See number 24 for the Trojans? Nah, we ain't gonna do nothing like that. We ain't gonna do nothing like that. But back in the day, you had to be tough.
It was more
It
physical. Yeah,
was physical. Now you look at the game, you can barely touch some of these guys.
yeah.
But
It's quicker though. It's a more athletic sport now. These players are physically specimens better than we
just
were.
jump.
Yeah, they can all of that.
But okay, I may have got Magic Johnson wrong. Uh, Shout out Michigan State, y'all did y'all thing. But I did
They
not
did.
get Larry
They won it.
Bird wrong.
No, you didn't.
Okay, you guys played on national TV, CBS, and you got to play against what some may deem one of the top 5, 6, 3, depends where you from. Some may say he was the best.
He had 49 and 19 rebounds on us on national TV.
No, national TV.
Hey, what can I say?
Hey, he was guarding him. He was a 6'9" center.
Yeah.
And Conley.
Well, he could play multiple, both forwards and even some guard if he wanted to. Larry did it all.
But you did block his shot.
Yeah. Not that game though.
Oh, it wasn't that
There
good.
would have been proof on
I
CBS.
could have had. I was thinking you played him a few times because
Yes.
he got the Missouri
Yeah,
Valley.
that's right. 4 times.
Right. Played him, you look at we with Boston and went on and
Yeah.
played in the Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
Was on the dream
Yeah.
team and
Yeah.
our owner of the team. You played against the guy in the basketball world. Hey, man, you played against one of the greatest, man. He got 49 on you. Okay?
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
and 18 boards.
Yeah.
How could you have beat him up?
Well, we were playing a boxing one on him, man. He just was wearing people out. We throw different guys at him and just try to stop him.
Right. So you said earlier that was so real. You watched the NCAA tournament. Did you feel the same way, or did you feel the same way when you watched Larry Bird, or when they
Oh, yeah.
referred to him as one of the greats?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, man, I played against
Yeah.
this guy, And so that level of play, you may not made it to the NBA, but you made it to overseas. You wouldn't
Yeah.
play Australia basketball.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
ain't playing rugby. You would play Australian
Yeah.
basketball. Tell me a little bit about playing overseas
Okay.
and how did you get that opportunity? Was that because you guys had a great team? So I know they was scouting you guys because you had Cheese and he got drafted. So they had to be watching
Yeah,
everything
they
else.
were.
So tell me about that.
Well, Cal Bruton, my freshman year, he was a senior. He went down to Australia, and when Smithson came in, he called Smithson and said, "Hey, do you know anybody who can maybe come to Australia?" And he mentioned me. I was slinging bricks, working for Bob Glass on South Broadway,
Glass.
setting up mobile homes
Right.
in the hot summer. And Cal calls, and I get the call, and he says, "You want to play in Australia?" And that was an easy answer. So that's how that went down.
And once again, and this is what we talk about: connections,
Yeah,
building relationships. This is what Double Dose Reality. We want you to think, and we want to put something on your mind. If you listen to him, he had a connection in high school, had a connection in WSU,
yeah,
and that came off of relationships.
yeah.
All right, and just like me, you built a relationship at work. And he works at another spot, I work at another spot, and we communicated. And he's in my home, he's down here. So that lets you know if you can build relationships, man, anybody could come together and sit down and break bread, man,
Yeah.
and talk about history or talk about something that's historic in the realm of basketball and the realm of life. Because if you think about Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, some say saved the NBA early on. And let's be real, Hunter. There was a lot of brothers playing the game, and they wasn't coming out. And Larry Bird brought everybody out.
Both
So,
him and Magic.
yeah,
I always say '79 was the year they were both marquee players.
right.
Larry Bird undefeated, coming from a weaker conference. Yeah, he carried most of his team.
Yeah.
And you have Magic and his cast and crew.
Right. Yes.
They were,
Kessler and all them
yeah, yeah.
guys.
He had the better crew,
Right.
and that's why they won the national title. But
Okay.
but Larry and Magic took that to the NBA, Boston and L.A.
Right.
What were those battles like in the '80s, right?
And that
Yeah,
propelled the NBA
it
to
propelled it to another level.
to a whole nother level.
It did.
And then they brought in MJ
Oh, and then that went to another
got
level.
rocked,
Yeah.
you know. And now we can't even touch
No.
basketball.
Mm,
Can't even breathe.
no.
So the game went down. So you get that from Australia. What he choose? Is that Wichita, Kansas, 316? That time that you having a family? So tell me a little bit. What made you come back to Australia from Australia to Wichita? And say,
Started and we talked about family and it feels like family, you know. And that's what I always loved about Wichita. So uh it started there when I came here and met people. So with my first marriage, we went over after my second year. I came back, we got married, went over. I thought I was gonna maybe stay there and start the career, get maybe naturalized. I can play,
mm,
you know,
mm,
uh, make some money there. And she she thought otherwise, got kind of homesick, so I came back, started working construction, and got had a child, and got divorced, and I continued on in my life with my current wife for 40 years, and yeah, we've made this my home, our home.
right. And so I see when I talk to you about you got a little emotion over there.
Yeah.
You know, a little nostalgia over there, man. So you proud of Wichita.
Oh
And,
yeah.
and just thinking back, man, I got the little goosebumps, and I seen earlier when you get those, man, that's just like confirmation of the
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
It's good vibrations, you
Yes.
know, and seeing that you love this city and you love Wichita State, you love your family. And it's important, guys, that we get out here and talk to some people, man. You know, he's emotional about a Wichita because he love it here. And bringing back your memories, can see him. All right, it's like I'm on a basketball court with you right now. I just gave you a pass. I'm Richard. Just gave you
Yeah.
that pass right
Right.
now. Or I missed that rebound. Here come the bully.
Yeah.
Let's get back up to the goal, man. So, man, we appreciate you coming on to the show, man, because you're bringing history, you bringing reality, you bringing the spirits out, man. I'm glad that you got to relive some of this because you was important to WSU as Cheese Johnson, right? Because the things that he was able to do, you helped him, and you got to have five. But not only that, back in those days, man, WSU kind of bridge the gap. You know what I mean, socially, and I see the camaraderie. And the reason I wore this right here, WSU. Hey, somebody always try to call during the show, but they
He
trying to
said
get.
it would happen. He
Yeah,
said expect it.
but you get booked, man. They see the show, man. They see the energy, they see the reality of it, and the realness. They want part of this, and they appreciate you going on. Man, so many stuff like right, man. We're both, man. I appreciate that. So, man, woo, and I put the little power by you because we start liking the yard electric lawnmower.
Yep. We started talking about grass.
Electric lawnmower. So man, guys, you out here cutting up and acting bad, man. It's life is okay.
It
It's
is. It
okay.
is.
It is. You go through some things, but it's okay. And when you think back, it's not that bad.
We just got to start treating each other like family, right? Right, D? We all got to be family.
Right, family, man. He called him Darnell. Darnell, show them your hands. See, we call him Coach D. My only time I call him Darnell too when I'm mad at him. Like we got to go referee, and he called me the day before. Oh, Coach, I can't
Uh-oh.
say Darnell. We're just having fun, man. I just get trying on my boys. So,
Yeah.
like by the loyalty of the love of the city.
Yeah.
I read you guys had like a little reunion, and all the guys came back and they told they stories from different eras and stuff like that. So, watching the aftershock,
Yeah.
going to WSU
Yeah.
and reliving that and seeing some of the younger, older guys
Yeah.
play ball.
Yeah.
Man, what was that like? Because you still get front row seats.
Yeah, we didn't get front row, but we had some good seats. Yeah.
Do you got to pay for your tickets?
Not for the aftershocks, no. For the for the regular games, yes. Unfortunately. Hey.
I mean, but to sit up there and watch those guys and be in the roundhouse again and your energy flowing through there, man. Tell me a little bit about that tournament and what made you go. Well, other than the WSU, just tell me about the nostalgia feeling being there, man. That had to be big.
You just went out, you practiced a lot with the team. You played other teams, watched home, and you did your best. So it was more like a job you got to drown out. Sometimes you can't help drown out the round, man. Here and you just get the extra kids, you know what I'm saying, right? And, um, it was good. It was good at the Roundhouse doing that.
I ain't sitting there win that game.
So that's the reality. But I hope I made you feel a little goosey bumpy on that.
Man, I better put some bumpy talk about 316 because I feel like that too. We got a lot of stuff going on here, but you talk
Yeah.
about my home. Hey man, I'm Shocker, man. If Shocker was playing anybody, I'm rooting for the Shockers. This is what I'm
Right?
you know.
This is home.
Okay,
It's family,
it's
man.
okay. So
Okay.
what if WSU was playing the University of Illinois? Who would you root for?
Always a shocker.
Oh, okay.
I got it in my blood now, man.
Right.
Hey, you'll never see me wear any other color
But
but the Shockers.
black and yellow.
That's right.
And speaking of the colors, I looked at those funky uniforms that they had back in those days. It was they like,
yeah.
but tell me about those. Was
There was
G
no.
Smith he wanted Showtime because those
Yeah, they got a little longer, man. Then they went hyper. Man, they were catching on dude's knee, man. So,
See, that's the fashion.
yeah, it was.
It had baby shorts way up here, then they went
Yeah,
way down
yeah,
here, and now they just, I guess they
yeah,
medium cut now.
yeah.
So playing ball, real, how did it feel when you dunked on somebody, man? Just, oh.
It felt just like that. You know? See? That's right.
You know what I mean? Hey, man, God, look up Steve Kalosinski. He played with the legendary Cheese Johnson.
You need to get cheese on too.
And I want to try, man,
Okay.
because I talked to him. One of my mentors died. Coach Crib, D.O. Crib, shout out to my guy, maybe like 3-4 years ago, and a lot of the old heads came out there. We had a football camp in his honor, and this year will be the 4th year. It's the D.O. Crib Memorial Football Camp. She came out
Nice.
there, and he talked to the kids.
Yep.
Participated like relay races
Nice.
like that, and it was people involved out there being polite on these guys out there. But Chief Johnson, he was on we it's the Bulldogs. They're gonna one of the old jerseys. One of the reasons why we was black and gold was because WSU
Cause
gave
it's home, man.
but also they gave us their old black and gold uniform.
Right on. That
Black
you have to be black and gold
You
then.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So the connection between WSU and the community
Yes,
goes real
it
deep
does.
as far as
More than a lot of people know.
more than a lot of people know. And if you're not from Wichita, you wouldn't know some of these things. So when you bred here, we know the needs
Yeah,
and we know the history.
yeah.
And your history is big, man. And I appreciate you coming on Double Dose of Reality.
So I got something for you. Hold on, we're not done. We're not done. All right. So little bits of history here, okay?
This man.
Right. This one's 100-year anniversary
Wow.
of basketball.
Wow.
All right,
Wow. Hey man.
right.
So
Hey, we ain't done yet.
come on.
Okay, come on.
Stop playing with
But
me.
you know,
Stop.
sweet golden Marshall years.
Oh,
The three champions. Come on.
if you from Wichita,
Yeah.
and you from Wichita,
Uh-huh.
you know
Those years.
Coach Marshall.
Oh,
Hey, bro, I wish you was still here.
yeah.
Ain't knocking you,
No,
ain't knocking you, Mr. Miller.
bring him back.
Bring him back. Shaq Morris, you should have just started balling out, okay? I don't know what you got on a personal level,
Right.
but you should have just toughened up, all right, and balled out. Marshall, we miss you. Hey, Fred Fleet, Ron Baker,
Oh yeah.
Wilson, who graduated with my son. You listen to Shade, you can watch him. Scoot 24
Oh,
on Twitch.
Wessel did Alice big in that
Come on,
tournament
man,
game
come on.
'cause he always played against him. He know what to do on Alice.
I'm
He
Perry.
put the elbow in the chest and dominated. Got up under him.
Right, I'm talking about Webster, Evan Webster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
played with my son
Okay,
at Heights
that's right.
football.
Oh, he played football too.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
he was a
he was a
state
dual
champion.
sport guy.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
he was a safety on that state
we had those
championship.
guys in high school. They were
Oh,
rules under the board, man.
basketball players make great wide
Yeah,
receivers,
yep.
safeties,
Tight ends.
tight ends. Oh my gosh, and corners.
I got 2 letters out of college from Seattle and Dallas. They wanted me to try out for tight end,
Wow.
but Australia and other things took over.
Right. You say I'm throwing bricks.
And I haven't played football. I was always basketball, so
I
I
wonder
know.
what would have happened. Hey man,
But there you go.
2014, 2015,
Yep.
2016.
Yep.
I remember that. We went through.
Sports Illustrated. Oh,
These guys went to the NCAA tournament. You went to the NCAA
yeah.
tournament. So this is big. You've been, you know, Eddie Hat. That's on this
Story.
has a story. And it's been on somebody's head. This is what makes Double Dose Reality different than other shows.
Yeah.
We don't want the fitted hat at the mall. Okay, we want that's been on somebody's head, that somebody's spirit and energy been in there, and they appreciate that. So what we going to do, Mr. Steak? We go. I don't know, Coach D can see this, but we're gonna put this on the wall, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I appreciate
Love you, brother.
Yeah. And every time y'all see the show, you gonna see that WSU right there, man. You know, right next to my grandson's wrestling shoes that he ain't put on yet. Baby Ace.
All right.
Yeah,
Coming.
he's coming. He's
It's coming.
He's coming. Man, I appreciate you being on the show. Hey, man, we're gonna hang this up over there, just like my boy Josh Jonico gave me that up over there. Man, we appreciate all of this. Man, we appreciate you coming on to the show. Uh, we got to give a shout out to Echo Blue Farms Coffee. If you have not got any of this coffee, Ethiopian, Kenyan, Nicaraguan, my boy Robert Muhammad, D&D Productions, Coffee Brew coming soon, High V in Iowa. They sponsor. We're moving. Double Dose Reality is about everyday people. We don't care about the superstars and all of their money, even though we want some. We don't. but but we
Everybody wants
everybody
some.
wants some. We gonna keep things in perspective. I want the everyday people because man, this guy's connected to University of Michigan NCAA tournament. Got to play against the great Larry Bird and others because the Missouri Valley in those days was an elite conference. You had Tulsa
Yeah.
over there. You had guys that was balling and to beat Marquette back in those days. So Marquette ended up having a few good basketball players, great tradition, and to play in that stadium in Milwaukee. Ah, ah, hey man, you're history.
Thank
You're
you.
history, man. We appreciate you. Time is over. Those fucking you put together the nostalgia that you felt. Man, I appreciate you go there. Man, it was big. And to know them what was upstairs and start talking. But you're too. Oh, James Johnson, Albert Garner, Gene Smith, and said Gene Stevens earlier. He was at WSU too.
Yeah.
All right, hey, and they man, forget his name.
Man, you went down that basketball road, man.
Oh man,
You
you
did.
at your area ushered in the Livingstons,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
Clarks, the Sherrods.
You're exactly right, Coach.
You know what I mean?
I do.
And that MTXE,
That was the game changer.
that was a game changer.
That was the shift from the old school to a different style.
Right. And that MTXE meant a lot to the community. We had something to be proud of. WSU was in District 1, our community right across the street. And when WSU did something, whether we had a bad day when we was kids, we had WSU and that MTXE carried on farther than the roundhouse because we was in tough situations, but we were like, shoot, Beverly there. You know what I mean? I'm 125
And
second string fullback, but with no because man, I'm extra effort.
And then when they got Antoine,
Ooh,
Livingston, the bookends,
the
and then what
bookend.
happened?
Oh my gosh.
Xavier Vic
Yeah.
Daniel, who led the nation doing what? Scoring and
Scoring.
he
I
had it.
ended up going to Seattle, man.
Yep.
The ball head. Come
Yep.
on, man. We talked about Jamar Hartford, who's supposed to be on the show. There's
Yep.
been so many great Ron Baker.
Yeah.
You know, we just talked about the guy Van Fleet over in Houston. He'll sign, I think, 2 or 3 contracts and good.
And we hope his injuries better, right?
Right, better, man. Shout out to the University of Houston, man. And you people in Houston, be careful.
That's
They
right.
say there's a serial killer there, man. You know, it's the reality.
Call him out if you know
Well,
something.
yes, that's the reality that
Mhm.
we're living in. Man, Steve, we talk all day,
We
man.
can.
Man, what's your reality, man? These last 2 minutes, man, just whatever your reality is, man, give the people something they can take, man. Whether you take it, if they want to be negative with it, they want to be positive with it, then give them something to live and think about. To the parents out here that's struggling with their grandkids, and for me, man, we are not exempt from what's going on in the world. Every day, people have story to tell, and it has to be told. Your grandmas and grandpas and your moms and any guardian, any real foster care, man, tell them his truth,
Yes.
man, let them know the truth. To my own grandkids, hey man, we're gonna keep pulling for you, but it's gonna have to be tough love because it's a tough world we live in right now. But hey, my man, time, man, bro. What's your reality, man? Give the people something.
Okay.
WSU, play with the greats, man. Played against some of the greats, man. You got a story to tell, man. You left Birmingham, Illinois, went to Australia, first wife, second wife. We stayed down 40 years. You had to text me earlier. You know what the show is on what channel? And I said, I came to it yesterday. She after 40 years, please, she checking. Right. Man, what's your reality, man? Give it to the people, man.
Let's say trust in the Lord with your whole heart.
Yes, look up
Lean not on your own understanding.
Ooh,
In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He'll direct your path.
wow.
Yeah. So keep looking up, man.
Keep looking up. Hey, man, that's his reality. Don't get no better than that. Keep looking up. Man, we thank you for coming out here, man. Do you remember the WSU y'all fight song?
I don't. I don't. Do you?
No.
Okay, well,
I went there. Congratulations.
maybe you can find someone that does. That would be good.
Those shockers don't.
Yeah.
Those shockers don't.
I like to play it angry, right?
You're right. Mr. Angry. Mr. What's the new coach's name? Paul Miller or see, new WSU coach. We got to know your name.
That's good.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, WSU coach. I think it's Paul Miller or something. This is no disrespect to you and your basketball players, but we just want you to win, sir. We want to get back to the tournament. We owed it to the elders. We owed it to the guys that went there and put in that work. Your guys back, man. Hey, so let's see. Oh, man, basketball. Man, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. This is fun. And I say, most times I don't need no notes. I had notes, but I didn't need the notes because, like you said, it was family, man.
That's right.
And we sat here and had fun, man. Hey, I got your history. 7.9 points a game, right? How many rebounds you average a game?
9-4, I believe, and then 14-9 points. Almost a double-double.
Oh, you have 14 rebounds.
In my senior year, when I was
79 was your sophomore year.
No, my senior year, 79.
79.
Yeah, 77 was the fight. I was a sophomore with Bo.
Right, so
Yeah.
I was 14,
Yeah.
9.
MTXE.
Come on, middle toughest, extra effort. Hey, man, love on somebody. Love
Yes.
on yourself. High energy, high vibration. Stop playing with me, man.
And be family, right?
Be family. And you got history in Wichita. Stay with your history. You know what we need out here, man. I got my boy, Coach D. Coach D, man, show them hands one more time, man. Stop playing.
All right, D.
D, have a
Love you guys.
WSU, man. Ballin'.